The war between the Skibidi toilets and the agents continued. Opponents improved their inventions, creating new means of destruction and protection from enemies. While the Skibidi toilets were trying to destroy everyone and subjugate them, the agents were on the battlefield for a completely different purpose. They fought for peace and people's lives. But one day, everything changed. Something terrible happened in the Skibidi universe. The people who helped improve the weapon defenses of Skibidi toilets, as well as create new versions of the agents, made a mistake. Their miscalculation or the wrong choice of scientific supervisor will play a significant role in this merciless war. To understand how this happened, let's start with some background. The action takes place at a secret agent base. There, under the leadership of one of the smartest scientists, robots are being created and improved. The best scientists on planet Earth are invited to the base to help the agents. They are made mainly as assistants to the scientific team of agents, but the most outstanding begin to work as creators. One of these creators is the scientist Rob. Although Rob was an outstanding scientist with a lot of potential, he was poor at building relationships with people. He had no friends, no family, no one else with whom he could share his emotions and feelings. Because of this, he accumulated a lot of grievances against people, and his thirst for power constantly grew. And when Rob was invited to a secret scientific base to help improve and create robots, he conceived his terrible plan. So, one day Rob arrives at the base, along with the entire group of scientists. He surpasses almost all of his colleagues in his knowledge and skills. After some time, he becomes a creator and begins developing an innovative robot. He and several of his assistants have the task of creating an improved version of Titan TV Man. Rob begins developing a new robot. He thinks for a long time about how to create something that will subjugate all the creatures of this planet to him. And one of his assistants once says, "Rob, Skibidituals are constantly finding a way to protect themselves from the agents' weapons. We need to create something invisible to their eyes, but no less effective in defeating them. Then we will be able to win faster." But this young scientist does not yet know what his leader is up to. Rob takes his student's idea and creates a new version of Titan TV Man, but not at all with the goal of protecting people's lives from Skibidi toilets. It increases the robot's strength and durability by 2 times compared to the previous version and adds a new ability. Now the new version of Titan TV Man can hypnotize all Skibidituals, people and agents within a radius of 5 meters, without them noticing. The robot is able to adjust the purity of hypnosis sound waves so that no one can notice them. And then, this robot, which could have been a salvation, in the hands of an attacker, becomes a terrible weapon of mass destruction. Rob finished assembling the robots and launched them. Robots obeyed their creator. They first destroyed the workers of the scientific base, and then all the other inhabitants of the Skibidi universe. Parasitic robots infected people's minds and infected agents and Skibidi toilets with viruses. It was hypnosis which triggered an irreversible process of self-destruction, and there was no one left in the Skibidi universe except Rob and his servants. They destroyed everyone.